This video is meant to find you right on the 1111 energy frequency. You're connected to this 1111 because there's something actually deeper within you that you know that you're destined to align to your truest and highest self, and it won't let you off the hook until you actually actualize this. Your soul is actually on a path right now, and I feel like I know I keep on saying actually. So I really feel like something is actually saying it again, actualizing in your life right now, materializing in your life right now. The 1111 portal is a huge manifestation portal. So whenever you're seeing this, just trust that you're meant to. Maybe it's a few hours before the 1111 portal, on the day off, or whatever it might be, or after. Just know that there is something that you are aligning and actualizing and materializing and manifesting right now. And what I'm meant to channel for you is that the thing that you are manifesting, actualizing, and materializing is actually not like, this is me and I'm making this happen. Okay, you need to think the opposite. So a lot of these manifestation type of information is here not in a true way. Is really teaching you how to think from 3D to 3D, which is not, it's a loop. 3D is the house of mirror, but everything is here to manifest from that higher spiritual realm. So everything needs to come from the spiritual realm first. So you actually need to close down your eyes and feel into what are you here to experience, because in that state, in that consciousness, everything is already have actualized and have materialized and have manifested, because there's no time and space. So actually in this realm, it's not about you manifesting anything or you're actualizing something. You're simply aligning. Okay, please note this word aligning. Write this down, comment below, write it in your notebook. Aligning. Your path is the path of true alignment. Your path is the path of absolute alignment. Alignment with what? Your highest and truest self. I'm channeling through your higher self, your God consciousness, what you know deeply to be true within you. And you know this deeply within you, because who you are, when I say you, is you are this. You're beyond your body, you're beyond your name, you're beyond your identity. You are this infinite, eternal spirit. Consciousness itself having this human experience. And that's the way that consciousness can learn and grow and evolve and experience, is through fragments. It's through body and vessels and things and differences. So in this 3D realm, you are going to see there's a lot of things. I must do this to get that. I must follow ABC. I must spend 5 years here so then I can get this whatever thing. And what I'm hearing for you is that you've always known there's a faster way. And it's not even faster, I'm hearing there's a truer way. And this 1111 frequency is aligning you to that. And by the way, before I forget, I'm going to be hosting an 1111 energy portal activation, and this is the annual event that I host. So if you see it in time, you can grab the link down below. It is absolutely free for you to attend or watch the replay if it has passed recently. Okay, so join my awakening community. That's where I do all my exclusive live energy activations and events. When you awaken to the path of realizing, spiritual awakening is realizing that you are a spiritual being. That's pretty much what it is, right? And we don't have to be frou-frou about it, right? So when you realize that you're a spiritual being having this human experience, a lot of things are going to shift. So that's why you're going to begin to find it's exceptionally difficult to manifest, okay, by working hard, by manifest by following the ABCs. And you're like, where's the results? But actually, when you think like that, you're not thinking in the quantum. You're not thinking in how things already work, because things are already there in the quantum realm. But you have to be able to tune in, not with your physical eyes, but your spiritual eyes. You have to open that pathway through your third eye. And then when you see that vision, so what do you see? When you see that vision, you have to ask yourself, what's the life I'm meant to live? What am I here to experience? Who is my truest and highest self? And with question, inquiry comes answers and revelations. And these are not, surface level answers. So when your mind goes like, well, I don't know. Well, that sounds bratty, doesn't it? Right? Take time, tune in. And this is the work that most people are going to miss. And they ask why their life is like that. And their life is not extraordinary. And that's why there's the 1% of the world who live an extraordinary life. And that 1% is expanding. We're in this age right now where we're sharing and we're broadcasting information, but actually it's useless if the alignment is not there. So that's why when you're watching this video, there's no coincidences. You're meant to, okay? Because in the spiritual realm, it's already been agreed on, okay? It's already happened. My higher self, your higher self co-creates this. And now it's like, boom, this is the perfect time. And you trusted it and I trusted it and then here we go. And I'm not even me and you're not even you. I'm a reflection of you. I'm your mirror. I'm reflecting to you what you know deeply to be true, what you're meant to know. This is an activation. All my videos as transmissions and activation, my voice codes are activations. So it doesn't matter even what I'm actually saying, but that you're going to feel something shift when you listen to this frequency, because we live in a spiritual world. Everything is energy and everything is frequency. And the more we awaken to that, and especially through the 1111 portal and the 1111 frequency, we're going to awaken that this is not the real world. And I really believe that's how you really understand manifestation. You really understand it through understanding your reality. Most people don't understand what true reality is. They don't know what is real. It's like, I love that quote from The Matrix. Any Matrix fans? Give me a green heart if you are into, Matrix series. I am a total nerd on that. It's my favorite movie series. So yeah, that's all code. But Morpheus was like, oh, well, what is real? If you think real is, what would he say? I'm butchering the line. It was like, well, what you think is real is, okay, yeah, I cannot find that quote. Please, can you comment below? It's like something, it's like if something you feel, then we're talking about electrical circuits or something, right? So it's like, what is real? I want you to ask yourself, what is real? What is real? You think you are real? Like, who are you? Who are you? Can you define you? Can you actually define it? Okay? If you actually, like, that's where the rabbit hole gets. And that's really fun, That's the stuff that I like is, who are you? Exactly, right? Isn't that the greatest question? Who am I and why am I here? Who am I and why am I here? Because we can't really answer that, can we? Right? Who are you? Because most people, when they say me, I, it's like my status, my age, my profession. I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a white male from Sacramento who's single. Any ladies who wants to, I see some of you guys, by the way, guys, this is not, I mean, sure, but some of you guys are just giving it like a dating profile in my comments sometimes. I'm just like, okay, who are you at a soul level? Who are you at a soul level? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm curious about. Because it's undefined, right? Who you are is undefined. It's beyond definition. So your whole path here is realign from the ego to the soul. So that's why this energy of soul alignment, it will feel very mystical, yet kind of amazing and therapeutic, because it's supposed to feel good, right? Your good feeling is your gut feeling. And when you're operating from the soul, when you're operating from the truth, you're operating from true alignment, which is what I lead in, and what is the movement that I was called to lead in 2020 till now, is when you're in your true alignment, you're going to experience these three frequencies: love, light, and peace. That's it. Okay, that's it. Don't overcomplicate it. If you do not, at any given moment, experiencing love, light, and peace, you are out of whack. Okay? You are out of whack. That is how it is. And that can give you a clue to navigate the world. Am I aligned? Because who you are, you're always magnetizing yourself. You're always attracting in what's meant for you. So back to the sacred vision that you see, who you're meant to be, the life you're meant to have, the things you're meant to experience. Well, what do you see? And it could be anything. Maybe you see a beautiful beach situation. Maybe you see a dream home. Maybe you see, you hand in hand growing old with your partner. Maybe you see, beautiful, luxurious lifestyle. You see yourself on stage. You see yourself writing book. You see yourself selling out your books, right? All of these things are hints and clues of your destiny, of who your true self is. Because our true self signals to us, tells us through the spiritual realm first. That's our soul. That's your soul frequency. That's your soul essence. And you have to say yes to soul first, right? That energy for the things to get manifested. Just like anything in this world, from the shirt you wear, the chair you sit on, the food you eat, it has to come from the seed of thought of someone's mind, the chef's mind, the fashion designer's mind, the furniture maker, I don't know what they call is that a name for that, right? Maker's mind, right, to create a chair. So just know that everything has to come from thought, and the thought realm, right, is the spiritual realm. So when you allowing yourself to imagine, to visualize, to see, okay, see what hasn't been created yet, that's the magic, that's the alignment. And sometimes it's not even about what you see specifically. Sometimes it's just a feeling, and it's a feeling of peace. And I think that is still so important and relevant, because if you know about, the clairs, like the clairvoyant, the clairsentience, the claircognizance, right? Like sometimes we have certain, superpowers, psychic power that is more powerful and more prominent. Like some of you guys are like, yeah, I see everything. I see the crystal cave and I see me flying in this rope, right? Who are you? And then some of you guys are like, I can hear the birds singing. I can hear the message and I channel it through, and some of you guys can just feel, right? And some of you guys, you just know, right? So you have to just kind of go with it. And it's not like you're doing it wrong or anything. It's just that you just have certain, knobs that are tuned all the way up, right? And this is something that you can experience inside the higher heart chakra awakening. If you know that this is your path to awaken to your truest and higher self, and also to give yourself to the world, meaning that standing into your love, light, and peace frequency, and your higher heart rules the wisdom, that true leadership, which is power, how you know where your power comes from and where your power comes from, and higher love. So if that interests you, I have a 75-minute energy activation that takes you to deep, okay, soul alignment. Okay, that is the link down below. I highly recommend. If you know that you're meant to be a new earth leader, that is definitely a must. When you're feeling into the cosmic alignment, see it, right? You get the vision, then you have to flow with it, right? That's called trust and flow. You cannot, there's no point of you seeing something, being shown something, knowing something to be true, and you don't, act accordingly. You're not fusing your feminine and your masculine power together. Your feminine is the upper chakras, the divine feminine, and divine masculine is your lower chakras, which is about taking action, materializing things, actualizing things. Right? So just remember, this path of you having this 3D experience is that you're just aligning to your true frequency, to your true self. And the action comes second. That's why I always say action is secondary, because feminine is first. Feminine is the, the visions, you get the downloads, you get the feeling, right? You get the intuitive hit. These are all your feminine channel your receiving channel, right? The feminine is the receiving energy. And the masculine is the boom, boom, pow energy, right? Get it, rolling, right? Taking the action. But taking action from what? You have to take the action from the feminine downloads, okay? So how you're actually going to move with that is taking the time to tune in, to quiet your mind, to quiet your soul, to balance out, to calibrate, to harmonize yourself, coming into union with self, with source, with all that is. And once you've achieved that, things are going to be very clear to you. And sometimes clarity is not that frou-frou, guys. Clarity is like, you know what? I just want peace. Clarity is just, I just want to be me. And sometimes clarity is just, I'm enough. And from this realization, your soul speaks. And from these truth being, activated out of you, the action is going to be natural. And what I mean by that is like, so now that you know that you just want peace and alignment and just want to feel good enough because that that's your truth, and all of a sudden you're like, why am I dealing with this friendship that is non-reciprocal? And then you just all of a sudden you don't feel called to hang out with them anymore. You feel called to decline their offers to go have 10 beers on a Wednesday night, and then you feel bad the next day when you wake up and like, I don't want to feel like that. I want to respect myself, love myself, respect my energy. So then the action, you see, is very natural. And when you're shown the vision that you're not meant to have this kind of love, that what you think love is, but it's just about hooking up, it's about just like two people not understanding each other, and they're just trying to make it work because you're already 5 years into it, and you're like, well, let's not start from scratch because we don't want to be alone. And then you realize, like, what am I doing? My sacred vision shows me that I deserve the best love ever. So what am I doing with this person that I know I don't want to have kids with, that I know that I'm never going to be happy with, but I'm staying with them because I think that they're good enough, I guess, because that's all I deserve, and I don't want to start again because I'm getting old and, whatever, right? So these things can be very confronting. When I do my energy activation, the 1111 portal, like I said, you can join below, have access. And by the way, I have all my links in the description box and in the pinned comments, so you can browse. You can also work with me one-on-one if you need that, instant quantum shift, because I work with New Earth leaders in those very powerful sessions to open up your divine template. When you know the truth, you have to do something about it, or else your soul won't let you rest. And some of you guys can experience this. It'll feel harder and harder for you to show up at that work that that that's not where you're meant to be, right? It's harder and harder for you to look at that, partner that you're with and, sleep with them and do things with them because you're like, I don't, it just, there's something that's just like, about it. It's because that's not your person. And as hard as it is, it's like, they're meant to be in that, time frame in your life, whether it's friends or lover or whatever. That you're meant for something else. You're meant to have your 10 out of 10. But you're going to let yourself have that, right? That's your feminine energy. It's like, are you going to receive that? You're going to allow it, right? And then your masculine energy is, are you going to do something about the current state that is not aligned? Because it's hard, right? It requires you to take some hard actions, hard good look at yourself. But I know if you're watching this, you're super freaking brave. So no one can make you do anything that your soul is not ready for, okay? And actually, it's not even your soul, it's just your human. Your human is not ready for. Your soul is always ready. Your soul is like LFG, ready, okay? And I believe if you're watching this video still to this point, it means that something in you knows that you're meant to live a soul-aligned life. And there's some wiring and rewirings in your human that wants you to let go of that. That wants you to heal from not enoughness, from scarcity, from lack consciousness, from fear, doubt, disbelief. But remember, honey, you're not your name, your flesh and bones, your whatever titles. You're infinite spirit. You're remembering yourself. That's why this video finds you. That's why you're seeing my face on your screen, your mirror reflecting back to you. That you're here for an extraordinary life, an extraordinary ride. And you can do whatever you want, honey. That's your free will. Okay? You can choose to stay at the yucky stuff, You can enjoy that. That's part of your human experience. But I want you to know that sometimes you just kind of drag out in a certain timeline. You dragged out in a certain timeline and you can feel it. Okay? Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay? Tell me below if you feel like something is just dragged out and you're just like trying to attach yourself to it because that's all you knew, right? And that's what you've been doing. But I feel that if you're watching this, you're like, okay, this 5-year relationship, like I know, it's like really dragging itself out right now. It's just like I can try to love this person, but I'm just truly like cannot, or like I can try to think of all the reasons why I love my job and I can't even make peace with my boss, but something in my heart is just like there's another timeline waiting for me. Okay, let me know if you feel that way because I'm connecting with someone who is very intuitive and you can feel, honey. There's another timeline just waiting for you to just take the leap, just decide. So guys, actually don't even waste your time, okay? Do it now, okay? Let's do it together. Feel into that timeline because I know you can feel it. There's another timeline, a higher timeline, your highest available timeline waiting for you. Urging, okay? You can close your eyes, feel in your heart. Feel into this timeline, calling you, activating you, swirling around you, asking you to surrender to it, asking you to accept it, asking you to rise, asking you to be brave, asking you to be true. And I want you to tap into this energy and feel and choose. Because you have to choose it. Everything's available for you. Your worst timeline, your highest timeline, your okay timeline, your mediocre timeline. But this highest timeline is available for you. Do you choose it? Okay? So this timeline is asking you, do you choose it? I'd like you to put your hand on your heart right now. Breathe in with me through the heart. Breathe out with me through the heart. Okay? In, out. Feel into that timeline that is calling you. And if you choose it in this moment, it is completely up to you. I want you to say this out loud or whisper it in your heart. I choose it. I choose this highest timeline with all of my heart. I choose it. I choose me. Say this with me. I choose me. Shh. Feeling the anchoring, feeling the peace, feeling the shift, feeling the calmness. Breathe. Align. Say this word in your head. Align. 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 I align. I align with my highest timeline. I choose my highest timeline now. I choose me. I choose me. I choose me. Breathe in, deep breath out. And really feel this landing. Slowing down your breath, deepening your breath even more. Feeling it in your body, in your heart. And knowing that because of this choice of choosing good things, best things available to you, your highest timeline, you're aligning with the God frequency, the God consciousness. And when you begin to choose you, that's when the shift happens. Because all the lower timelines is really about you abandoning yourself, you choosing to put yourself last, you choosing to hide your divine self for the sake of being liked, being loved, being validated, being accepted by others that don't truly know you, love you, appreciate you, and you know it. And it's getting exhausting. So right now, you have the decision to set yourself free. So say this with me. I now set myself free. I now set myself free. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel it in your heart, feeling the gratitude, feeling that you are divinely supported, guided, and you have shifted. Slowly open your eyes if your eyes were closed. How you feel? Just know that something has shifted in the air. Something has shifted in your reality. Because you have chosen. You have chosen it. You have chosen you. So I want to hear all your affirmations below. What came through for you. And if you haven't seen my 1111 energy portal or you want to join me live, link is down below in my Awakened community. And like I said, higher heart energy activation. Highly recommend that one. Very powerful if you enjoy this. This is Tina Wong. I'm here every day, so subscribe if you like to be a part of the vibe. Like this video to let me know that you appreciate our energy, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you.